We're living in an historic, if uneasy, age. Uncertainty leads to chaos and demands action to dissuade it. Future generations will look back on the choices we make here today and question our motivation. What will we tell them? What will we say to those eager, questioning faces? And will we be able to say it with our heads held high or hung in abject shame? It's your choice. And at this election, you can choose dignity, honor, and ethics. That is what I will bring to the table as Commissioner of the Urban Aviary Census Bureau. My opponent is a fine woman, but to make her the next commissioner is frankly cuculiformes cuculidae, or just plain cuckoo.
Well, that is something to think about. If you're just tuning in, welcome to Ogallala County Elections Commission's first and only debate for the position of Commissioner of Urban Aviary Census Bureau. The only figure in our democratic government, it will be specifically charged to conducting our annual bird census. Birds, they can't count themselves. I'm Cindy Letter, and I will be moderating this debate. Now, let's go back to Miss Gilgallon.
Dr. Gilgallon.
Excuse me, Dr. Gilgallon. Your opponent just made some excellent points and also went after your record and called you, and I quote, a cuckoo. How would you respond?
Can I kick him in the shin?
In fact, I still have the scar from when she was 6. Violent little girl she was.
Excuse me, Dr. Gilgallon, it's not your turn.
He's just Mr. I'm Dr. Gilgallon.
Mr. Wait, are you related?
It didn't occur to you that Marla?
Doctor.
All right. Dr. Marla is my second cousin, twice removed on my mother's side. Yeah, we were practically raised together.
Cindy, you've been receiving Christmas cards from our family for 25 years. You told me in line at the turkey trot last year that you loved them so much you framed them.
Moving on. If elected, how will you tackle the budget deficit left by the previous administration?
Jimothy left us with the biggest deficit in our town's history. $263, including $40 more on average for binoculars. $40.
How dare you besmirch a public servant like Jimothy? My God, you can't put a price on tradition. That's what Uncle Jimothy was all about. He stood for that, and I stand for it too. You know, lest you forget, it was Jimothy's leadership that got us through the great egress of 2018.
Planning and technology. It's that simple. My 3-tier plan includes...
Our 3-tier plan is going to bury your spending strategy.
Or lack thereof.
Who needs a spending strategy? We have the experience and we have the numbers.
You think you have the numbers. They have the numbers. So you are really going to have to go out there and work that crowd with your charisma, okay? It's the only way we're going to get the numbers that we need. So think of it less as a debate and more like a popularity contest. Hearts and minds.
You're all a bunch of jackasses if you vote for this guy. Mean that Kukuladi bit? Ask him to name any other family of birds. He's got the ornithological knowledge of a teenager who just learned to swear in a foreign language. When did this country abandon science and progress and truth for madness and these populist stunts? We can't elect an out-of-touch old white man to do the work that requires trusting scientific expertise. As my third cousin Joe used to like to say, no malarkey.
She never liked me. What a
She walked right into that one.
Oh, so you're condoning verbally abusing my candidate with misogynist slurs. The time of old boys club, anything goes politics is over, George. And just like the Electoral College, we won't be missing a U.
He said birch. You sensitive little snowflake.
Next question. What do you plan to bring to the job that your opponent won't?
Well, I'm currently writing a tracking algorithm to ensure the accuracy of my census count.
I know you wanted to bring back the woodpecker mascot costume.
It would mean a lot to the town. And it's so soft, so impossibly fluffy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You kind of get weird when you talk about that costume. Probably best not to bring it up, okay?
What's that? Oh, I would bring back the Wesley Woodpecker character and dress up for parties and parades and anytime, really. It was like slipping into a cloud.
The next question is for not Dr. Yu.
Somebody had to stay here when the great Aunt Bibby was sick. She ran off to college and turned her back on this town and all the birds in it. We need a salt-of-the-earth candidate. One of us.
I have devoted my whole life to public service, to getting to this moment where I can stand on this stage and proudly say that your vote is safe with me. I went away to school to get a degree in ornithology, to come back here and continue our family tradition of bird counting. And I will count those birds with you, the people, in mind.
Okay, the next question.
Did you know that Marlon thinks that the reason the birds leave in the winter is to commune with the Mothman in West Virginia when the days are short and the light is low? Tradition is important, yes. Our great Uncle Jimothy did wake up every morning knowing he would not rest until he sang each bird in the town square their personalized song. But I still believe in science.
Doctor, all our time is up. Now it's time to cast our votes for our commissioner. House lights up, please.
Oh, the manager's just having me cover tech tonight. I work here sometimes.
If you live in town, you get a vote.
Ooh, does the unincorporated cornfield out past Warblers Road count?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. So, who votes for Dr. Marla Gilgallon? And who votes for not Dr. Gilgallon? Oh, we have a tie. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do another runoff election. I'll see you next Tuesday for our next runoff election debate. Juan, is the auditorium available that day?
Two drunken Democrat donkeys, take one marker.
Mothman. The Mothman.
Oh, wait. Lines.
But more is a popularity contest. Did you ever win one of those in high school? Probably not. Okay.
She never liked me. And then swallow.
Once you take the sips,
Yes. I have to swallow.
It's time for the swallow.
Juan, is the auditorium available that day?
DJ Juan's got his session that night!
11, Andrew ate my muffin, take one marker.
Maybe show them a little something. The feminist movement is slow. Just, you know.
Yeah. Yes. Whoa, what was that?
Maybe
Lights out? Well, I think that was good. They didn't cut.
Hearts, minds, tits if you can, knees. Show them something else.
Juan, is the auditorium available that day?
We got wheelchair water polo.
What about the next day?
More wheelchair water polo.
And?
Wheelchair water polo!
Alright.
I don't know if you're saying got or get. I think it should be get. You can't force people to vote. So like,
That is true.
if you're in town, you get to vote. You know, yeah.
No, you have to.
You have to.
Let's just go.
Capture those hearts and minds and balls and penises and get them to vote for you. Do you know how to do that? Maybe show a little. Does this go down? Does this have a little peekaboo? Okay. Show them your knees. Do you have good knees? Let's see. They're nice, very pointy. That's sexy. Did you ever see Basic Instinct?
All right, good.